What's good, guys? Baron here. Today we're here with our first PSL battle. Yes, the first week of this league, the season 2, and we're facing off against Bruno PT. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, the link will be in the description below. But I gotta say, I am pretty nervous. He's a good opponent. He has a good team, and yeah, I think we prepped for it quite well. But I'm not expecting miracles, and I do expect to lose. But this is our first league, so I think we're allowed to. And we're here to learn, and we're here to really get to know more about the competitive scene and to hone our skills, so to say. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscrizzle, that subscribe button, and share this video with a friend or two. But before we actually get into the battle, I think we should do a team sort of recap, because we did do some team building with his team in mind. And this is our team. We have, let's see, can you go to like the full screen? No, that's not it. Oh yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, we have Raft the Mega Swampert. Although it's Swampert type with Swift Swim. He's rocking Waterfall, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks really to get that hazard setting going, and Ice Punch for a lot of his team is weak to ice types. So I think that, well, with the ice type move and with perhaps ability Swift Swim, which we'll get into very, very shortly, I think we'll be able to do some damage, especially against that Thundurus Therian, not Incarnate, Therian, and also that pesky Gorgeist. And a Waterfall, just for same attack bonus, really. No, say same type attack, stab. That's what you call it. Fucking stab. Alright. And then we have Trisha, the Clefable, who's just really there to sit and eat up the hits, and she does that really well. Hold on the leftovers. Alright, shit, I didn't get into the ability. Alright, so it's Swift Swim, because obviously this is a Rain team, so if Rain Dance is active, this Pokemon's speed is doubled. So looking at the EV and IV investments here, we can see that I put a lot of investments into speed, so that is essentially 249. Double that, and you get like 498, I think, which is really, really, really good. And it's really fast. It's gonna outspeed a lot of his team. If not all of it. I think it's all of it. I don't think he has anything that it's faster than a Mega Swampert at 498 speed. Also, of course, having that Jolly ability. Anyways, moving on to Trisha, the Clefable, holding leftovers, and of course Magic Guard, which it means that essentially this Pokemon can be toxic, it can be paralyzed, it can be burned, which is really, really viable in a battle like this, where you can get installing. And this moveset is just for annoyance, really. It's Protect, Wish, Moonblast, and Toxic. Do I need to say anything more? It's pure cancer, and I love it. It's special defensive with investment. It's special investments in HP and special defense, because I really want to focus there and be able to have Trisha as long as possible in the battlefield, and not having her take hits from, basically having her take hits from a lot of things. So we're good with that. No, that's not right. Okay, so now we have Alphonse, the Gudra, with the Assault Vest, of course, because Gudra is a special defensive demon. We can increase the special defense by 1.5, which is extremely good, in my opinion. Of course, holding that hydration ability, again going with the Rain team. This Pokemon has a status secured at the end of each turn if Rain is active. And for coverage, we get Dragon Pulse, Thunder, of course, with 100% accuracy in Rain, Flamethrower, and Sludge Wave. And for EV and IV investments, I decided to put a lot of course, I should give some credit. I built this team together with Genghis Sensei, and we sort of crafted this together earlier last week, during this weekend. We crafted it, and we decided to just put a lot of investments into defense and HP, and have a special attacking investment ability, because like Assault Vests pretty much covers up the special defense that you need. The special defense as it is right now is 345, and that's extremely really solid. So I'm happy about that. And then I forgot to nickname this. It's supposed to be Ling. Ling are Healisk, holding a life orb with a dry skin ability. Of course, being healed 1/8 by rain. Healed 1/8 by rain, which is really good, in my opinion. Of course, it goes to the rain team as well. Thunder, 100% accuracy, I already mentioned that. Dragon Pulse, Surf for coverage again, and Volt Switch to be able to switch out, and of course, utilizing Ling's very high speed. Of course, we have speed investments, 252 plus, making it 348, and a timid ability, raising the speed to 2. So Ling is going to be very, very fast. And we decided to put Ling on this team because, I mean, apart from Wrath with his Swift Swim ability, really, we don't have anything else that's really fast and Healisk. Just we needed speed. I have indeed a need for speed. We should name Ling a need for speed. Anyways, and then we have Crimson, our Scissor, with a life orb, holding the Tactician ability. Of course, this Pokemon moves of 60 power or less, have 1.5 power, pretty basic on Scissor. Of course, Rocket Bullet Punch, Bug Bite, Knockoff, and Acrobatics. Knockoff is really good because you'll be able to knock opponents' items off, which is solid. And of course, every move here is 65 power or less. Of course, raising that move's power. So we'll utilize that. And then we have a Racer, Van Hohenheim, our Politoed. Hold that Damp Rock to make the rain last longer, 8 turns instead of 5. And Drizzle ability to not be able to have to worry about it. I think we're gonna lead with Politoed depending on what he sent or what he brought. But Drizzle on switching this Pokemon summons Rain Dance, which means that you don't have to actually cover up a move slot for Rain Dance, which is good. Of course, rocking that Whirlpool, or not of course, but we decided to put Whirlpool on it. Traps and damage the target for 4 to 5 turns. And, you know, you can just basically set up the rain, and once the opponent's out there, you can Whirlpool. Sorry, that's not relevant. And Ice Wind, Scald to be able to get the burn off, and again Toxic to poison some opponents. So that's really our team. There we go. And then we got challenge, and it's BOU, select teams, all teams. There we go. Really fucking anxious here. Let me just soothe myself with this tea, if you will. Right, so basically my recording fucked up in the middle of the recording. It said like the program crashed, which isn't a good thing, which isn't exactly what you want. So I'll just have to show you the replay, and we'll just go through by every step of it, and I'll tell you my thoughts of basically what I thought during the match, and my thought processes and stuff. Alright, so we started out with Van Hohenheim, of course, to set up the rain, and he has Thor. So what I did first was because I wanted to bait that Grass Knot, so I went out to Clefable, hopefully to Toxic him. He went for Volt Switch, and switches out, which is fine. And then he goes out to Berg, his Foretress. I get a bit of HP back by leftovers. I switch to Alphonse to hopefully get that flamethrower off. He Stealth Rocks, and he switches out. No, sorry, I went to the Dragon Pulse. I'm not exactly why I did that. Hopefully it was just to, if he switched out to Thundurus again, then I would get some HP off. Or now that I'm thinking about it, like in reverse, like now afterwards, that's what I mean. I should probably go for a flamethrower, because that would probably have done some damage to to Sylveon here. But to be able to pull a bunch it, I went out to Scissor, not foreseeing that hidden power fire. And that really messed me up, because now all of a sudden I'm at 41%, which wasn't good at all. Goes to Foretress again. I go for Bullet Punch. Does nothing, of course, it is resistant. Not predicting that switch in. I go for Acrobatics, expect to do more than it does, and Crimson's out. At this point I'm thinking, okay, I probably lost, because Crimson, I really needed Crimson for that Sylveon. And I have no way to take out Sylveon otherwise. I go to Van Hohenheim to, again, put out the rain and make it last longer, and I go for Scald on the Sakura, hopefully want to get burned. I don't. And I go for Toxic and miss. Now, that, of course, he could have easily used a heal bar on that, but I think that Toxic really messed me up, because that would have helped me throughout the match, and I didn't get it. So, yeah, that was one of the determining factors in this battle, I should think. Those were Hyper Voice, get some serious damage off. Rain stopped. Here's what I think. What I think back on it, I should have saved Van Hohenheim till later, to be able to switch out on him and on Rain, and you'll see why later, and why I should have done that. I go for Whirlpool, thinking I could trap him. He goes for Heal Bell, taking that Toxic, so the Toxic is completely irrelevant. Van Hohenheim's out, which again, not a good thing. Send Alphonse to hopefully get some damage off with that Slush Wave. I get less than I expected. I thought, damn, he doesn't have Moonblast. Okay, then I could just react to Alphonse to take hits, but I forgot that Sylveon gets Pixelate. And of course, a Hyper Voice is Stab, and this becomes a Fire type. Go for a Slush Wave, then a Protected Fortress switch out. And he goes out to Thor again. And I just go for Flamethrower, which does some damage, and I get Burn Off, which was a really good thing. And I here think, okay, then I can at least take out the Thunders. Alphonse is out, but I expected that, and he had done what he needed to. And then I go for Ling, a Heliolisk, to hopefully get some damage off here, and I go for the Thunder, and I miss. Another one of those determining factors. Now, yes, sure, he could have healed up, but I feel like that Thunder would have just put me in an advantage against the Gorgeist to begin with. Of course I missed because the Rain isn't up, again because I wasted Van Hohenheim. So yeah. I go for Wall Switch, want to go out something else. I know that Link couldn't do that much after I missed the Thunder. I go for Trisha. He goes to C-Bomb, gets a crit, which puts me in a seriously negative position. He goes out to Fortress again. I tried Toxic him, of course I didn't predict that Fortress switch yet again, which I should have. I go for Protect, he goes for Gyro Ball, and I know that I can't live in it. So I just go for Wish, hope for the best, but Gyro Ball takes me out. But it crits. And now I really realized, okay, I've just got a 6-0'd. And he goes out to Hallow, and I go for Dragon Balls, getting some damage off yet again. It doesn't really matter though. I get a Wish, which I thought was going to be good, until I missed Thunder again. 2 Thunders are in a row missed. And you think that this got 70% accuracy, but with my luck, no, it just doesn't hit. And you know, honestly, in hindsight, I should have gone for Dragon Pulse again, because if I just gone for 2 Dragon Pulses, I would have taken out the Gorgeist, like without question. Or if I would have landed the Thunder and gone for another Dragon Pulse, then I would have taken out the Gorgeist. But that didn't happen. And Link is out. I go out to Mega Swampert, realize I can't do anything, but I can at least hope for a serious damage on the Ice Punch, which I go for. But then Gorgeist has the Joshy Barrier, which I completely blanked on, and he goes for Seed Bomb, and that's a 6-0. So So now looking back at it, I feel like I could have done some things. I feel like I should, for example, have saved Vanonheim to later, so I could have gotten up that rain yet again, and just be able to switch out to him, and then I probably would have landed those Thunders, which would have made a difference. I probably wouldn't have won, but I wouldn't have gotten 6-0'd, most definitely. And I feel like I was unlucky with those crits, you know. I don't know if it would have made a difference, but I got like critted with the Jar Ball on the Cleft Ball, and what else was it? I got critted on the Healer Disc. Yes, no. If I'm not correct on that, then please correct me in the comment section below. But those two things were definitely determining factors, and not getting that toxic off on Gorgas, was it? Yeah, was definitely something that didn't turn the tides, but it could have made it much different, and it wouldn't have got me 6-0'd. I feel like I should have led with, or no, I should have gone out to Swampert in the beginning. Yet again, he had Grass Knot. Alright, I thought he had Grass Knot. I don't know if he actually did, but I didn't want to risk that. But yeah, I should have just gone out to him earlier to get some damage off and be able to utilize that Swift Swim ability, which I didn't in this match. I only sent him out at the end, which was not a good thing to do. And I also feel like, what else do I feel like? Didn't even use his Fernip, I realized. Didn't need it. But I also feel like I should have gone for Dragon Pulses on the Gorgast, and after missing that Thunder, at least I should have gone for the Dragon Pulse instead of the what was it? Yeah. Anyways, I should have gone for the for Dragon Pulses. Sorry, I'm a bit off. Yeah, it was a hard loss, but we'll come back to it. I mean, the point of this is really to have fun and to learn more, and to get 6-0'd in your first match in a league ever is certainly not fun, and it's certainly discouraging. But at the same time, I feel like starting out this way, at least, I have a lot of room for improvement, and I can certainly like learn a lot and get better, and hopefully next match won't end up like this. And please don't just bash me in comments, because that's not very constructive. Instead, just like point out my mistakes and give me some tips on what I could do for the next match. That's honestly more appreciated. And I do hope you did enjoy, even though I'm kind of mellowed now and don't really feel like recording at all. But what are you gonna do? It's just getting back to it next week and doing better, and not letting those switch-ins get you. And I should make more predictions, honestly, because I expected him to stay with Mons more, and I didn't predict any one of those Foretress switch-ins, which I should have, honestly, but I didn't think straight. I was very nervous for this match, and I just put in a lot of pressure on myself, and that wasn't good. I feel like that mindset coming into the match with that was just what really brought me down, and I don't feel like I would have won, but I certainly feel like I would have kept a more cool and calculated head if I wouldn't have, so to speak, if I would have just kept my cool. But it is what it is, and next week we'll come back to another match, and we'll do way better, hopefully, once we get to know our team better, and once I So to build up some confidence yet again. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe that subscribe button, and share this video with a friend or two. But I'm gonna get the hashtag out of here. Thank you for watching the video. Before, until, and after I see you next time though, stay awesome.